What's going on, everyone? I'm your buddy Baron. Today we're breaking down a relatively short street fight video, but nonetheless, one that is just as wild. And of course, this one is also coming out of Texas. Apparently a pastime is just bludgeoning each other in the middle of the streetway, or in this case, sidewalk. And oddly enough, while the fight doesn't last, very long, there's some posturing, there's some striking, the crowd is actually what I want to draw a lot of attention to, which, we'll get to in just a couple of moments. So if you like what you see here today, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and let's get into it. Gotta make sure I have my special bear ears on, and here we go. Kinda... Are they fighting? No, they're not fighting. It's, I remember now. That guy's holding the other guy back. It's actually going to be white hat versus tan backwards hat. Like I said, a lot of posturing in this one. Ooh, that's fight words right there. So I guess at some point they had an altercation, I suppose prior to this event, because, they're kind of already coming in a bit hot and heavy, where the guy had a girlfriend who may have been interested, white hat guy had a girlfriend who may have been interested in tan hat guy at some point, and it caused a little bit of a kerfuffle between the two. Maybe they're ex-friends, who knows? Maybe they were partners in crime at one point, but obviously this has been a very far slide from that, so. Black hat guy's doing his best. He really is trying. I mean, he saw the shoulder pat, the hug. He didn't want to. Oh, there it goes. Now they're getting down into it. Now, it's kind of blocked because the people in the crowd, you can't really see what's happening, but it looked like he kind of put him in a bit of a front headlock. Maybe he had his arms over the guy's body at first, that being white hat guy had tan hat guy in the headlock. But the tan hat guy is doing the smart thing right now. He found a way out the side and started scooting his hips away from his attacker so he can get back, kind of posture up, and stand up straight to continue forward with the fight effectively. And the first of a few strikes is thrown. It is all Tan Hat Man, although he has lost his tan hat now, so I guess we're going to refer to him as Blue Shirt Guy. Blue Shirt Guy initially throws the first right hand, I believe it was one more after that, using his left hand as a frame, as a brace, to keep White Hat Man away as he continues to pummel him. It's actually pretty cool. He managed to catch the hand, albeit with both hands versus, just one and keeping the other hand up in case of other strikes, but he caught that. It gave me kind of like dad versus the child vibes, and they're play fighting. The kid throws his best swing at his old man, and the man just like catches it. Next time, Sonny. But, in this case, it's actually two adults fighting, although I guess he's kind of short. Maybe he could be short enough to be the other man's child. I don't know about their ages. Just making a physical observation here. Ooh, that was a hard right hand. And White Hat Man, who has now lost his white hat, has become button-down shirt guy, lands two strong right hands. Now, I did think at first they were going to be elbow strikes, just because the position of his hand was up here before he dropped the fist down on the guy's face. Really not good technique, but obviously you can hear the crack across the distance from the camera, so they're heavy strikes that are landing. Also, if I was him, I'd be a little bit upset because Blue Shirt Guy is kind of pulling on my white button down, my nice white button down that I wore to this confrontation. I'm gonna have to pay for that, but yeah. Nonetheless, they seem to be wanting to get them off the car. They're not happy that they are on the dude's car. And it is actually Yellow Hat Man. Ooh, that was loud. Yellow Hat Man, whose car they were on. Kind of broken up now, but now these two start going at it. The dude just wanted them off his car. Leave him alone. Let him have his car so he can drive away. And you can actually listen closely to hear him say, "I'm not a fighter. I'm not gonna fight. I don't want to fight." Like over and over again. He just wants his car. Now, what I talked about earlier about the crowd being kind of awesome is the fact they were already on top of it the entire time, mostly trying to break it up and stop it. And even right now, you can hear the ladies yelling at the gentlemen, "We're good, we're good, we're good." Like, just let it go. You don't have to talk, you don't have to escalate, you don't have to explain yourselves, just stop it and walk away and leave. I don't know what would have been the right choice here, but definitely kind of creating a bit of a barrier, a bit of a bubble, saying, hey, let's not continue the confrontation, let's be adults here. I think that was a very wise decision, although they did put themselves in harm's way with those guys swinging at the time. You got to be careful about that if you're going to break up a fight, that you don't also get hurt in the process. Still kind of yelling at each other a little bit. Still some posturing going on here. A lot of feist out of that guy. I wonder if they collect their hats. Boy, so like I said, oh, hit the mic. Bit of a short one this time, but there's some key things I want to I want to be able to explain, perhaps we can take away from this. As far as the fight actually goes, white shirt guy having the initial advantage, trying to take it to a grappling situation. I don't know if he maybe did some jiu-jitsu or some wrestling at one point in his life, so that's his comfort zone. If you're going to land the first strike, you want it to be, I can't really snap well today. Powerful. You want a really good strike. You want to land hard, land fast. You want to disorient your opponent if you can't completely take them out of the fight in the very beginning. Now, he is the aggressor. He's the person who escalated the situation to a physical level. So I'm not on his side. I'm not advocating that anyone do what he did anyway. Don't go starting street fights. Please avoid it at all times, at all costs. It is not good for your health, the other person's health, and of course, well, it's illegal, especially if you're an adult. If I was the blue shirt guy, which is his name after he lost his tan hat, he was correct in backing himself up, scooting his hips out so he didn't stay in that kind of front headlock position. He was smart to frame up as best he could while landing strikes. He did eat some very powerful shots when they got up against the side of a car. He did not cover himself trying to protect his face. It actually kind of looked like he was a bit stunned, like he didn't know what to do at all. He was just holding on to the other guy for dear life as he was getting rocked. And of course, I'm just very grateful for the crowd to have stepped in and did something about the fight this time. Unlike the last crowd in the previous fight video with the 5-on-1 who were just like all in for it. Everyone's like, yeah, beat the f out of him. Sorry for the language, but my point, hopefully my point was made. In any case, guys, that's the end. Again, if you liked what you saw, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I think I said that the 2 times exactly the same way. And of course, if you want to support my nonprofit free MMA where we teach everyone martial arts for no cost, you can always hit the description, the link in the description down below, and go to the Bear Fiorda merchandise store, buy yourself a cool shirt, maybe a jacket if it's cold where you are, and all the proceeds go to supporting the nonprofit. Or if you can't do that, you can always go to the free MMA Gym's TikTok and drop a follow. That link should also be in the description for you. And of course, as always, please remember to eat well, sleep well, train hard, and I'll catch y'all next time. Have a good day.